Hey guys, welcome to my video on Gunnthrá, our new legendary hero. Gunnthrá is a green Tom cavalry unit. She has a legendary Tom, which adds damage equal to the debuffs on the opponent, along with giving extra resistance. She also comes with Fortress Resistance as her A skill, and Resistance Ploy as her C skill, which synergizes with her weapon. Gunnthrá also comes with a non-inheritable B skill, Chilling Seal. It debuffs the hero or heroes on the opponent team with the lowest defense, reducing their attack and speed by 6 points for the turn. This debuff applies at the start of your turn, and only if Gunnthrá is not too damaged. This is Guntthrá's strongest skill, as it not only makes her weapon stronger, but it is also an indirect buff for your whole team against the debuffed hero, and it doesn't depend on positioning. This is especially strong against Blade Tom users. However, Guntthrá's stats are pretty mediocre. Being a ranged cavalry, her stats already come with a penalty, and they also have a pretty balanced spread, making her not excel in any role. Against most units, her speed is not high enough to double, her attack is not high enough to one-shot, and her defenses are not high enough to tank effectively. This means Gunnthrá has to depend a lot on her debuffs and legendary weapon effect to secure kills. The easiest comparison we have for Gunnthrá is Cecilia, or other green Tom cavalry. Compared to Gunnthrá, Cecilia has higher defense and resistance, similar attack and HP, and lower speed. This means that Gunnthrá is actually better at running a Blade Tom build, but based only on stats, Cecilia is better at playing a Ground Raven build. Cecilia comes as a 3-star hero though, so being easier to merge will still make her the best option for low budget horse emblem. But Gunnthrá can play a role that Cecilia can't, that is, as a really strong debuffer. Similar to Lud and Arvis, Cecilia has the ability to cripple enemy heroes, making your team much stronger in comparison. Being a legendary hero, she also provides a blessing buff during the win season, given that you are willing to spend the blessing, granting the chosen hero or heroes extra HP and resistance. Gunntrá's low resistance means that, unlike Arvis, Lud or Dedre, she won't be able to trigger her play skill reliably, making her extra dependent on her B skill. This means she can't play other skills on her B slot, which actually hurts. Breaker skills are good, usually, but it can open up her C slot if you want to drop her play skill and play things like cavalry buffs in a horse team, or even hounds, spurs, or fortifies in a mixed team. I think her best build when playing as a support is a defensive one, using distant defense, triangle adept, or fortress resistance on her A slot, distant defense or deflect magic on her C slot, and any buff or debuff on her C slot. You'd also play an aggressive build with Swift Sparrow and speed or attack seal, but I don't think it's worth it outside of Horse Emblem. I will be playing her, supporting my flyer team for next season's arena, so we'll see how she plays, but I think she looks really fun. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here are some of my regular arena videos if you're interested. Here are some of my arena assault videos. And here is some of my other content. Please consider liking, commenting or subscribing. And see you next time. Bye!